a U.S. citizen, if you're not in the United States, the principles in the U.S. Constitution are applicable to every single person on the planet. So I don't care which country you're from, everybody is in the same boat right now. There are those that are fighting for us, and there are those that have an agenda. Everything that's happening right now is part and parcel of the next phase of growth. We are having a very difficult time right now. Yes, it's chaotic. Yes, it's painful. Yes, people are scared. Yes, people have all these constraints financially, emotionally. But look what they're doing. They're trying to keep us hidden in our houses, saying, don't come out. Nobody can come out. There's a snarling pack of dogs out there called the COVID-19. And if you come out, you're going to promote it. You're going to extend it. You're going to make more people sick. If they are allowed to continue the way they're going, and we've got only a short window, if they're allowed, we're all going to be chipped, just like cattle, and we're all going to be forced to take vaccines. If you are law enforcement, if you are military, if you're an attorney, if you're you can volunteer in any aspect to help get more awareness, more organization. I need you to do that, but I can tell you right now that for every law enforcement and military, retired or active duty, remember the oath that you took to protect and defend the U.S. Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Remember that word, domestic. Highlight that word, domestic. And remember that if you take up your uniform, you're just like somebody else. And remember the orders that you're going to be given, they're going to be illegal orders, and it is a crime to follow an illegal order. What I'm asking you to do is remember that whoever you're ordered to take down or take out or do whatever you're going to be ordered to do, remember that if you had no uniform on, you would be the same thing as that person. Remember that your obligation is to protect those and serve those that can't protect themselves, not to be tyrants against those people that can't protect themselves. So remember your oath. If you're law enforcement or military, remember your oath. Guys, thank you for helping me to make the change the world's waiting for. Thank you for being part of that change that the world's waiting for, and continue to make the change the world's waiting for. AskDrBattar.com/ask. Go there, the resource.
Hello, my beloved American fellow citizens and sisters and brothers worldwide. This is your girl, The Talk with Tiny, and I felt the need to come to you urgently this AM just to give you a little quick flash of reality, because every now and then we intend to drift away, and no matter which way the demise is plotting on you, just remember that it's plotting on you. And what does matter is how you feed the beast. Okay? Just know that what the enemy has meant for bad, that the Most High will turn it into good. As long as we seek the Most High Yah, kingdom of heaven, and everything else shall be added on. And that includes knowledge and wisdom, because we ought to fear the Most High, the invisible power. I'm talking about the creator of heaven and earth. We all know that we did not just get here by some stupid religion, okay? So we're not gonna talk about religion. I'm not gonna knock anyone for whatever the case may be. But I tell you what, I don't do religion. And when I say heaven, I mean the firmament. The firmament. Because when you look up, you are looking at the firmament. Okay? When you looking at the heavens, the firmament, that means you're looking in the sky. You watching the stars. You are watching the sky. Period. Okay? Now, as far as religion, I can't do nothing for you on that. But what I can do for you is sound the alarm, give you a heads up, a warning. We are all in this together. As far as we know, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something is wrong. Okay? And, you know, I've been trying my hardest to sound the alarm, even if it's, you know, I don't care what sounds good. You know, don't ever forget, you know, and I speak to my brothers and sisters in Africa. Don't ever forget that Whatever the case may be, that if these leaders want to do anything for you, it shouldn't be a medicine or cure. What it should be is to build a damn army, period. And I want to throw that energy out there, because Africa should not be building a medicine, herb, natural herb, or whatever the case may be, because people are so desperate to want to take up for something, to want to claim something. Claim a damn army. Come together, period. Because in these days, we're going to need it. And I'm going to tell you who's coming together and who ain't. I'm going to tell you. But you know what? This is not even something that I have to tell you. This is something that you can automatically see when you see the sleeping giant awaken. Nobody's going to have to tell you these things. You should have true discernment. From the discernment that you are having, rather you lack it, rather you have it, you should be able to determine what's going on around you. We've heard of it. We've heard of a lot of things. Prophecy, this, and all these false indoctrinations. The white Jesus on the cross. By the way, white hunky ass Jesus, excuse me. But when I become thorough and raw, I say what I need to say, not what I feel, because based on my emotions, let me tell you something. I know what it is to bury my mother at the age of 16. My mama died. My papa died of AIDS. The system killed us ruthlessly. You understand me? I know what it is to see my twin sister get shot in the head. My man get killed, shot in the head. I know what it is for my aunt to die in my hand. I know what it is for my other aunt to die in front of me. I know what it is. So don't tell me about some damn death, okay? The motions and all the bullshit. Listen, this is a war. They're warring against us in silence. Period. It is a war. And these bought and paid politicians will never give you any cures. And this goes for America. This goes for anybody worldwide. These are elites. These are people that have been voted in, paid for by the Khazarian mobsters. Do you not understand your war? Your enemy is the same political arena that you bow down to, that you think that you can't beat. The powers that be. The powers that be are evil. The Most High has given us the power to trample over snakes and serpents like nobody's business. They work in darkness. We work in light. And there's nothing in the dark that shall not be revealed. Knowledge is power, and the beginning of knowledge is fearing the Lord. Someone that has a mighty power to shake this earth to the core, that men's hearts will fail them from fear. That can drop that sky, that can crack that sky, that can drop fire, moons, blood moons, and etc. etc. Like, these things really exist. This is not a fairy tale from out of any magazine or book, if you will. This is true reality. And everyone is in the movie. You all have your script. And the last thing you want to find yourself doing is running for your life in a horror reality movie. Do not submit to anything from this point on that any leaders or anyone has to offer you. It has never been for you, never will be for you, and can't do nothing for you but destroy you like nobody's business. They want for you to destroy yourself. Lack of knowledge. You know, the Most High is waiting on his people. The Most High claims the people. And then when I say his, I don't put him in a box. We talking about energy. We talking about the breath that you're breathing. You know, you didn't wake up because you was just some candidate. Because when you went to sleep, you died. You don't even know where were you. Where were you in your sleep? What? Because you just went to sleep. Your mind. Where are you? Where do you go? Do you even know your twin flame? Do you know your enemy? Is what we talking about. Do you know what kind of dimension creature you are that they don't want you to know? They who? The powers of evil. They know that if you wake up, and that's what it's all about. Chop chop, wake up. Wake up, chop chop, wake it up. And whether you like it or not, you know, these leaders, they are so bought and paid for. They're under MK control. So for someone to go and say, you know, what do you think about Madagascar? Well, that can actually be hijacked. That's what I know. And, you know, it would just be in the name of Madagascar. They would just destroy and murder and kill everyone. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Madagascar created the medicine. Blame it on them. You know? And meanwhile, the Most High gave us natural herbs. You know? We're not even supposed to be eating half of these. None of this food that they advertise to us. We're not supposed to be submitted to none of them. Like, we're not even supposed to be of the world. And that's where we went wrong. So when the Most High said, do not be a part of the world, what happened was everyone was so persuaded in trying to be like everything of the world. Hey, you would have not been a part of the world. You would have done built your garden. You would have been, you would be somewhere trying to be unique, different, you know? But we still have that chance. Just humble ourselves and start thinking. Because if we don't think and start questioning everything real fast, I'm going to tell you what. You will find yourself ambushed. It didn't matter by what, it could be any army. It could be any army that was colonized and put in your area to destroy you. But you know, the greatest thing is that, you know, if we call on the Most High, yeah, we need to understand that, overstand this, that there is a higher power, you know, and we are it. Because greater he who lives in us. You know, when I say he who lives in us, it's light in our soul. It's power in our soul. It's energy in our soul. We are strong beings when we come together. We are, man, listen. If we was to come one vibration, do you understand that everything is all about vibration? That's why they need you on low vibration. If we all sung one verse of any type of song, we say the same thing at one time, do you know how that will shake the earth? Period. That's all I'm saying. And it's like listening to 10,000 car horns at one time. How do you think that will sound? If you played 1,000 instruments at one time, what does that make? Music. I mean, like, that's how they have the word going anyway. I mean, like, let's think. Let's be logical thinkers. Expand your thinking, man. Like, it's okay to think. Do you not know that there's power in the thought? That's why they don't want you to think. That's why they don't want you to think. If you think, you can manifest. And if you manifest, that can ruin their plan. And if you ruin their plan, then they can't destroy you. And if they can't destroy you, then that means you have won. Period. They're so desperate to take humanity out. They're foaming out the mouth. Every war, every century, every generation they have ever destroyed. And they are getting ready to another beast rise again. Damn you, damn near. Trying to sit your ugly ass, beastie ass down somewhere. And damn near Africa rise the fuck up. And I couldn't help it. Now that's some strong ass vibration. Because I know sometimes it's okay to use this defile ass language that, by the way, they conquered us with this defile ass language. We have been conquered. You think the word motherfucker came from who? I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole nother video. You think that them standing on broad live TV speaking big words without using profanity, that they have your best interest at heart? No, they're talking about injecting you with disinfections and disinfecting you with poison, and they're talking in subliminals like, damn near fucking wake up. For your ass be asked out. Period. Like we say in the hood. You finna be asked the fuck out if you don't wake the fuck up. Now listen, I ain't here to start no conflict with anybody, but I am here to provoke your thoughts. Because there's power in the mind. Like I always tell my friends and whoever, I said, whatever I want manifested in a thought before. Anything we do, anything we manifest, it came from a thought. That's why you can actually sin so easily with a thought. That's why it's always good to think good, be a good person. Be a good person. What is it going to take to be so good? You know what it is? You're so caught up in the worldly things. And the worldly things have such a bad effect on you. That only goes to tell you how evil the world is. That's why it's a must that we depart. Because if we incline with the shit, if we are a part of the shit, then we are a part of our own problem. It's hard to resolve our own problem. We are our own fucking enemies at the end of the day when we are a part of this nasty ass world. And this is your girl, The Talk with Tiny. Like, share, subscribe. You already know. I ain't trying to be famous. I'm just trying to sound the alarm. Have a blessed day.